Hello YouTubers, it is Brian here of the amazing This Is What Brian Thinks Adventures. I am here to provide a live end of February 2024 update that will also be premiering this leap date, February 29th, in less than 5 days from today. So before I get into any of the positive detail, here's some positive news. I am very pleased to announce I had recently completed my 5th month of my second season in AS1 Special Olympics bowling to date. Now, I'm also very excited to announce, starting next month, I begin my 6th month in AS1 Special Olympics bowling, as well as making the completion of my second season in Special Olympics bowling this spring, this March, over the next 5 weeks between Sunday, March 3rd, March 10th, March 17th, March 24th, and the last day of bowling is Sunday, March 31st. So, as mentioned a few months ago, back in November 2023, I was given this notice. So, the last day of bowling is March 31st, 2024, at the end of this next month of March coming up. And I'm so excited to tell you about the amazing scores that I had recently achieved. So, here we go, everyone. I'm pleased to tell you I recently scored 114 points, including 138 points to a total of 252 points in bowling very recently as well. In fact, it is very consistent, well above my average. Since you may as well know, for 5 months now, between this October and to this month of this February of this year, I had recently started with 87 and 90 points in the first game of bowling to a total of 177, and then 135, 106 on my second week in my second season in AS1, including 172, 140 to 312, and then 5 months ago in November, 120 points, 127, 128, 112, 150, 117, and then before the Christmas winter break a few months ago, 171, 104 points to 275. Very consistent scores, 132 points, 132 to 264, and then 114, 145 to a total of 259 points. And then a month and a half ago, back in the last couple of weeks of January, 126, 112 to 238, 138 points, 98 points to 236, and then over the 3 weeks of this month, of this February, I recently scored 185, 97 points to 282, 116 points to 145, 261, and very recently 114, 138 to a total of 252 points.
Hey, you have an hour this week, right? Yeah.
And now, I'm very excited to tell you, just bear with me for a minute. Let's play the Frank Mills Peter Piper again. Here we go. I have a very good instrumental to pass on this live end of February 2024 update. So for those of you who would like to know, over the family day long weekend, I had recently put in some extra bowling practice, both at Bonington Bowling Lanes, as well as the Gateway Entertainment Center Gateway Bowling Lanes, including 5-pin and 10-pin bowling involved. Before that, I got to see the new Marvel movie of Madame Web as well. It was an amazing movie. In fact, I'm so excited to give you all of a heads up. I am really looking forward to signing up for 5-pin bowling, AS1 Special Olympics bowling, and 10-pin bowling for my third season in Special Olympics bowling for next year for the 2024-2025 Special Olympics bowling season. After summer holidays of this summer of this year, for next fall, in the start of the 2024-2025 bowling season, my third season. And if that goes well next year, I will be signing up for my fourth season in my fourth year in AS1 Special Olympics bowling for the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season involving 5-pin and 10-pin. So if all of this goes well this year, as well as next year, including the following year after. Plus, this Peter Piper music is so amazing too. It used to be my grandpa's favorite music. And I'm so glad to tell you, everyone, I am really looking forward to the Special Olympics Bowl-a-thon this spring of Saturday, April 13th, in a month and a half from right now, and also super thrilled to tell you I am also going to be looking at classes for spring courses in Northwest College before this summer, and also going to see about the photography courses in MacEwan University for the 2024-2025 semester after the summer over the next year, 2024-2025, in the beginning of next fall, next September, next October 2024. Who knows what might happen. But we'll talk about that when the time comes. But having said, I also have a video of the Special Olympics bowling presentation that I will be emailing to all of the teachers, all of the principals of my old school of LOI parents about the Special Olympics bowling fundraiser bowl-a-thon involving members of my teammates of Evan, Helen, Blake, and I, the four of us in AS1 Special Olympics bowling that were in the group called Strikers. I'm so excited to tell you. I am also really excited to say I have been keeping up with my amazing YouTube videos a lot. In fact, I have lots of amazing YouTube videos premiering all in 4K all of March of next month as well. So I hope each as well as every one of you will stay tuned. And for right now, I am also very excited to inform you all. Just have to shut down my laptop. So you may as well know, I have recently been working very hard at my work in Loblaw City Market and Ice District. In fact, I'm still doing well in grocery and still doing diligence with the facing and stocking shelves and dealing with the frozen, the chips, and all of that stuff too. So, but the important thing of all, everyone, is that I am still doing extra bowling practices in between my work schedule at Loblaw City Market and Ice District, as well as the Special Olympics bowling, AS1 Special Olympics bowling schedule at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes as well. Most of all, I am also going to be looking at courses where I'm interested in taking in the next year, 2024-2025 semester, both in NAIT as well as MacEwan University, including Northwest College after this summer. But before that, I'm also going to look in the Northwest website sometime between the end of this month of February as well as at the beginning of March to see what courses might interest me later on during this March, as well as the month of April and May, and who knows, maybe close to the beginning of this June. So lots of open options right there. And the main thing I would like to tell you, everyone, I have been doing extremely well with my amazing bowling practices and being consistent. In fact, you may as well want to hear, during Family Day long weekend this month of February, I did both 5-pin and 10-pin bowling during Family Day long weekend. At the same time before as well as after seeing the Madam Web at Landmark Cinemas in Tamarack. It was a very amazing time too. In fact, you may as well know I did 6 games of bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes during the third Sunday of this February. So I started with 103 points, and then second 201 points, third 368 points involving 4 strikes, and fourth game 489, and then fifth game 616, and then sixth game 762, bringing the total of 2,589 points. So that's quite the highest scores too. So you may as well want to know, like my friend Kellen, who's also part of my team in the in AS1 Special Olympics bowling. He is also in the 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, the Gateway Bowling Lanes. So my mom and I were planning to sign me up for Special Olympics bowling for both 5-pin and 10-pin over the next year for the 2024-2025 Special Olympics bowling season. So there'll be lots of positive details when the time comes, so we'll stay tuned for that as well, everyone. But the main thing I'd like to say is that I'm also coming up with ideas for my 31st birthday this spring of this May of this year, as well as my 32nd birthday the following next spring in May 2025, as well as my 33rd birthday in May 2026. So there'll be lots of positive things to discuss when this spring comes. So I hope each as well as every one of you will stay tuned. But the important thing of all, everyone, is that you may as well know I had recently attended the Edmonton Oil Kings at Rogers Place in Ice District on Family Day Monday a week and a half ago. It was a lot of fun. My friends Evan, Blake, and I went. We went there, and Oil Kings got 7 points, and the Red Deer Tigers got 9 points. And I also had posted YouTube videos of the amazing jazz band, including the Schindler 400A traction elevators at Rogers Place as well. It's all over my YouTube channel. They're still very fast and still amazing. They've been there too since Rogers Place first opened back in 2016. Sorry, I just need to hydrate myself some water before I lose my voice. So, minute please. Now, here are the positive topics I'm very pleased to talk about. I'm also planning to look into re-enter Adobe Photoshop Level 2 and 8 at the end of this summer, next fall as well, for the 2024-25 semester. And also going to look at classes where not only I'm interested in taking at NAIT, but also in MacEwan and Northwest College to combination that as well. But having said that, our coaches in Special Olympics bowling are still very impressed with my Special Olympics bowling performances. You may as well know at the beginning of February last month, a few weeks ago, I recently scored 185 points and 97 points to a total of 282 points, so almost close to 300. So for those of you who would like to hear, I am also really looking forward to getting my bike out this spring when the days get warmer, especially not only we go into March, but also as we go into April as well as May, and as well as the summer of June, July, and this August as well. And most of all, everyone, you may as well know that this February is also a leap year, so this amazing end of February 2024 update coming on live will be premiering Leap Day, February 29th in a few days' time. So I hope each as well as every one of you will stay tuned. And I will also be providing a live March 2024 update that will also be on a separate YouTube video as well. So each as well as every one of you hopes to stay tuned. And I'm also very excited to say, everyone, before I go, I am also going to be emailing the Special Olympics Bowling Pledge, the bowl-a-thon, to all of the principals, all of the teachers at my old school of LOI parents online via email, and also going to give them a call either before or after Teachers Convention, or sometime before spring break Easter weekend draws near on the last week of this March too. So this way, just a couple things, like one, it's not disrupting their time from teaching, not disrupting their time getting ready for the junior high grade 9 grads and the senior high school grade 12 graduations this June coming up as well. So this way I can give them a heads up without any negative stuff in the way. As long as it's positive things too, that's the right thing. So at the end of the day, it's about dignity and respect too. So that way it's not disrespecting their time away from the kids and not disrespecting their time from working with the students, and also disrupting their lives outside their schedule too. So, but most of all, everyone, I am hoping to go attend Soundwave for my 31st birthday this spring of this year, and I hope to try Bombfest at Fan Park and Ice District this summer when it comes out this year too. So I'll provide some of the details about that as well. But most of all, everyone, before I'm gone, I will also be making a live March 2024 update that will also premiere on a separate video as well, including involving daylight savings beginning Sunday, March 10th in the live mid-March 2024 update. So that'll be on a separate live video as well. So, but most of all, everyone, you may as well want to hear, I have been putting in a lot of tremendous extra bowling practices since during Family Day long weekend, mid-February. First at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, 5-pin, and then 10-pin at Gateway Bowling Lanes, involving 6 games of bowling, so with 103 points, 201 points, 368 points, 489 points, 616, and 762. Those are big numbers in bowling, you may as well say. And my friend Kellen's, he went over 140 points and over 170 points at Gateway Bowling Lanes very recently too. His dad Mike told me as well. But you may as well know, everyone, I'm very excited to begin my 6th month in my second season in AS1 Special Olympics bowling, and I hope that at the end of this March of next month, I come home with an amazing high score on my medal at the end of my second year in Special Olympics bowling this year as well, and also looking forward to signing up for both 5-pin and 10-pin bowling for Special Olympics bowling next year in the 2024-2025 Special Olympics bowling season for my third season in Special Olympics bowling as well, at the end of summer holidays after the summer for next fall as well. So I will definitely explain the details as well too as we head into our 6th month of my second season of AS1 Special Olympics bowling season during this month of March as well. So I'll keep you all posted, and I hope each as well as every one of you, all the public transit elevator enthusiasts, are listening to this amazing live video, and all of the teachers in my old school in LY Cairns, all of the principals, the assistant principals, office administrators are listening to this very positive news. It is extremely wonderful, and I'm so glad to tell you, I am so really looking forward to what my 6th month, all of the next 5 weeks of this March in Special Olympics bowling will be like, and I hope to get some high marks on my scorecard, since I have been doing so well during the 5 months between the start of my second season in AS1 Special Olympics bowling in the 2023-2024 Special Olympics bowling, and really looking forward to completing my 6th month of my second season in AS1 Special Olympics bowling over the next 5 weeks, all this March of next month. And also, you may as well want to know is that I am hoping to plan to make 2 trips to Calgary this summer in July, so for Stampede as well as after Stampede. So I'll talk about that too sometime in the spring as well, when we go into this April and May and the beginning of June. So I'll explain the whole details when the time comes as well. Thank you again for this live end of February 2024 update, premiering Leap Day, February 29th this week. See you all soon. Don't forget to click the like, subscribe button. Take care now.